4 flyers placed up. And you recognize them pretty quickly because they each have one of your faces on them. And above them, they each have a familiar sigil that you recognize as the logo of the K.M.A.D, the Chalcedon Military Arcana Division.
K.M.A.D doing here?
And beneath that, it says information wanted, fugitives.
Well, time to take them down.
Oh, fan art, finally!
The other thing about Helga's the only one without fan art.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, Helga's it.
Okay, so I'd like to walk down there and just take them off nonchalantly and then walk out.
Okay, roll stealth. Just so you're gonna do it nonchalantly.
Okay, I use my nomadic mind, so I don't focus to give myself proficiency
This
in that
feels
real
wrong.
quick. So that's a 18 plus 3 plus 1.
That's gonna do the trick. An 18 would do the trick. Yeah, it's not too hard to go up and like kind of tear them down, and it doesn't really shred them too much. You only really need to unpin them, but you're gonna need to hurry out of town pretty quickly if you want to not be noticed.
Okay, yeah, I do that.
Thankfully, it's a pretty small town, and you're going by in the evening, so it's not like there's many people out and about. Yeah, so you arrive back at camp. Are you searching out your compatriots?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like, oh, by the way, I also tucked the papers back in my bag.
Okay, so Jared and Penelope are being patronizingly taught mage hand, and Helga is sitting by the fire, staring contemplatively into the flames.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I do
walk
that
up to
a lot.
Helga.
Is this after the axe thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Helga, we have a problem. And I show her the wanted posters.
I quickly like shove those down. Like, where'd you find those?
I found them in a nearby settlement over yonder, and I point in the direction.
It's just down the road from where you guys are going to be. Like, that's where you guys are traveling by tomorrow.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I guess
Let's
good
toss them
job.
in the fire.
I mean, how many other people are around?
Everyone's milling around. It's busy.
Okay.
Toss them in the fire.
It's
I
dinner
mean,
time.
yeah, not right now because there's people looking and I look awfully suspicious. So I guess it's just like I tuck him into one of my pockets.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like I'll burn him later.
Okay. I will convey this information to Jared and Penelope, and I like to telepathy you guys a picture of it. Just like a picture
Oh yeah,
of
all
the
the
wanted posters.
and the
And I
the
tell you
images
where
are
I
not
am.
super flattering, but also not inaccurate. The beneath it, it says on charges of theft, and like it's got like a vague date at which they were put up.
We do
which is,
that.
a week ago.
What did we steal?
Information.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Okay.
did do that. Yeah.
Oh, also aiding and abetting a fugitive.
Who's the...
Romero.
Whoops.
The guy.
It's...
Wait, how do they know we stole information? They never discovered that.
Well, not while you were there. They got Romero.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fair.
fuck.
That's fair.
My boy.
Poor man.
What information did we steal?
Probably everything Jared told Romero.
No. Listen, William doesn't make good choices. I thought we knew that.
Can I pull out my sending stone by Horizon and call Reed?
Yeah, to his sending a stone from B-Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We probably have the same provider.
Yeah, you do.
Why the hell is the king?
Okay, so
You know why.
I know why, but
Hello?
like, why?
Hello, Reed.
hi. Can I help you?
Well, I was wondering, did
Sorry,
you?
where are my manners? What's up, Penelope?
Oh, it's things are going relatively well. We are traveling with the Saviors of
The
Nalamis.
Saviors of Nalamis, for real?
Yes, that is what
They
they are.
caused quite a stir in Astaria. It's a whole thing getting together of best and brightest to go and find the hand of God.
Yes, even Rowana Colorend. Oh God, I can't.
You only ever read her books. You haven't heard her
Okay.
name out loud. It's
Calendropy.
Calendropy.
Okay, Calendropy is
Okay,
here as well.
Calendropy.
Yes.
That's what I've heard. My God, celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
What are they like?
Condescending.
Oh,
Rowana was teaching me how to cast the mage hand.
What's new? What's new? Well, why are you calling? What's up?
Well, so
Well, then
you.
tell me that you're famous now.
Well, in a certain sense, but you remember how I called you and asked to tell now the officials that the K.M.A.D was running amok in Nalamis?
Yes,
Did you ever get around to doing that?
I did. Yes, I did. God, sorry, I should have gone back up here. So, I let them know. They knew. Evidently, there's not much they can do since it's technically a military infringement, but they're not actually doing much other than gathering information. So, I told them about the whole skirmish that you all had. Of course, I skewed it a little more in your favor. But as far as A, they're traveling pretty quickly, so it's not like much can be done on a physical level. And B, on a diplomatic level, it's not exactly like they're breaking any laws as it stands.
Yeah. Well,
We're trying to keep you updated on their whereabouts. If there's any way I can find that, it might be tough, but I've got friends who are good at scrying.
that might be good, but we're wanted now.
You're wanted?
By them,
Oh
yes.
Christ, I should have seen that coming.
Yes, they put up posters, very inaccurate pictures.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very inaccurate.
It's just not flattering.
Oh well, what? Then I'd say it's pretty accurate.
Through my ear
Got
is
him.
too big.
Exactly.
Hey. Anyways, yes, so we are wanted by them, meaning that we might end up getting into bad situations because,
Oh,
the
jeez.
people in general.
What
But
should I?
I'm not sure what you can do necessarily. I just wanted to keep you updated on, what's going on in my life,
If you go to prison, I'll miss you. Try not to get killed.
Oh, yes.
Not even
Try to
close
miss me a bit
anyway.
more than that.
If you go to prison, I'll miss you.
There
Try
we
not to
go.
get killed.
Alright.
I'll try to keep you updated if I can find anything about their location or whereabouts, but try to keep a low profile. Whatever you're doing, if anyone from the K.M.A.D shows up, don't let them see you. That feels obvious, but try to keep a low profile, under the radar.
Smash cut to the K.M.A.D showing up.
Yeah.
Well, currently, I learned a new spell. I can make myself less than an inch tall now.
But
Yes.
You know I've tried never to judge your ways, but you're weird.
I can also make myself over 1,000 feet tall, if that is better.
That, I don't know if that's better as a thing. That's either better or significantly worse.
That is a fair point.
Maybe magic is bad. Well,
Don't say that.
you know what you just said to me, right? Like you heard it yourself?
Yes, but imagine how fast you could travel if your stride length was hundreds of feet long.
There's something up with you, Penelope.
I have lived my entire life shorter than you.
You should update
You were
him.
taller than me when you were 5.
You should update him on Jared O'Deal.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
also,
fuck.
one of my friends floats now, and we
What?
have made him into an aircraft.
What the fuck?
Yes! It is so fun, I can see the stars and the wind in my hair.
Is
Right.
he like a balloon?
Basically,
Is
that's...
he still alive?
Of course he is, yes.
Oh.
But I've been wondering if he died, would he still float? And I think the answer is yes.
Does he still float when he's asleep?
Yes!
And they're like the same thing.
He's also my best friend now, so we're
Oh.
real tight.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Bring it in. Spirit.
That's pretty hetero.
Hetero. Oh yeah, right.
Forgot for a second there.
I forgot what that was for.
Haven't heard that name in a long time.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty straight.
Disgusting.
Alright,
Best of luck.
well, thank
Say
you.
hi to Rowena for me.
Alright, I'll tell her that Reed Wildheart said
I don't
hi.
actually know her. It was a joke.
I know, exactly.
Okay, well, goodbye.
Bye, Reed.
Bing.
That pause between you saying Reed's first name and his last name makes me think that you forgot your own last name.
Just a little bit.
I didn't realize that's nothing.
Yeah.
Kheg shows up pretty quickly in the distance. You guys reach the.
Do we notice any more wanted posters along the way?
No. I imagine you're sending you're kind of like scouting in advance.
Uh-huh.
Actually, yeah, I guess you would see a couple more.
Yeah, okay, I
It's
know.
always pretty easy to take care of before
I
anyone else sees it.
nonchalantly
Though.
take them
You're the
away.
only one that know they're gonna be there. But Yeah, each like settlement you come across will probably have some sort of bulletin board with that. But it's not too hard to stay under the radar,
You know-
considering you're in such a big group. Keg
Okay.
sits in the kind of low-lying hills of the Baronjaw Mountains, and you see it pretty far away on the horizon, and the whole group kind of gets excited, and you can see Rowena, who the whole time has been like kind of bored. She is starting to get excited as well, and you see her take out of her pocket of her robe one morning some sort of a compass or something, like some kind of instrument that she's using to it appears like monitor some sort of magical force in the area.
Can I?
Oh, we should take out. We
check
should
it?
take
Yeah.
out the orb in Jared's back holding.
Okay, but if it like
Do we need to find another ley line? 21.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can tell it's Hollywood. She's like just like trying to detect whatever's going on magically around the area.
Okay.
I
And
wanna-
she's got like a big piece of sketch paper out, and she's essentially plotting out her findings.
I wanna walk up and hold my massive orb.
Oh, it's a small orb. It's a little orb.
Oh, it's a little
it's,
orb.
but
Okay.
isn't it? Wouldn't it be big?
Oh,
for-
I imagine.
Yeah,
It isn't
my
really big
massive
comparatively.
orb.
Yeah.
Wait, how big is what she's using? Is it like roughly the same size?
No, it's not like an orb. It's like an instrument.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like it's
Sextant.
almost like kind of like a no, it's more like compass shaped,
Mhm.
and
Wait,
it's
wait.
about like hold your thumb and middle finger out and place them end to tip.
It's like a
And
base.
that's about it.
Not baseball.
Mm.
Grapefruit.
Can
It's
I
small
like?
grapefruit, yeah.
Okay. Can I
But
like?
flat.
Okay. Can I like take a look at it and try to memorize
Okay.
every single detail of it so I can replicate it?
You can't do that.
Darn.
All right.
Nice try though.
I don't want to do anything.
What you can't like when you're like just kind of observing the sketch over her shoulder, you can't see it looks like everything's radiating out from Keg.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Cool. We here, boys.
But the K.M.A.D better not be there.
Knock on wood.
Are we going to go ahead to Kheg, or are we going to just go with them?
I can ride ahead.
Oh, is this the end of our journey?
What?
Yes.
So okay. So what's our current VO to magic potions?
4 greater, 17 basic. Although I have 2 basic already, so 19 if we want to use them
No, we
all.
need some.
Yes.
Actually, keep a few spare for us.
Okay,
Like
we're
how
charging.
many?
Like 5?
And don't worry.
All right.
Don't worry, Helga. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Thank you two should kiss.
No.
And
Norman
I don't want to catch that.
Yeah, fair. Catch whatever degenerate horrific
What?
disease
Don't you
Roman
have an
is
arrow?
dying from.
and Eric.
And Eric.
And Eric.
I just don't want to catch Eric.
Get him.
Stay out of my
What he falls.
Pokeball.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Anyways. So are we going ahead or are we going with
I
them?
just said I'll go ahead.
But, well, are we all going ahead, not just you?
I mean, I feel like that insinuated that only I would go ahead.
No, but I'm saying, are we going to get there before them and try to solve it ourselves, or are we going to let them do it?
I
And
think
get there
it'll
ahead
take a
of
bit longer to solve than what the few hours that it'll take in between our times.
Well, we can see it, but how far away is it?
I literally, and this is no joke, have never been able to, even in the slightest estimate distance. You ask me how long this table is?
No, I don't.
I guess roughly 10 feet.
I'm saying
Is that true?
That's pretty good.
Exactly. I don't know.
Man.
I cannot gauge it.
travel time.
Travel time? If you're gonna start riding at like a pretty fast pace, it'll probably take you about an hour to get there.
Okay,
it's
let's
not
go
very
ahead.
far, yeah.
Let's all. I think
Well,
we
they're
should
gonna
go.
get there basically when we're.
You can go like the
Doing
night
stuff.
before they get there if they're like camping out. You
Okay.
can sit out on your own.
Yeah, I think we should try to
It
get
wouldn't
them
be too
before
hard to
the
slip
system.
away.
I'll
We should
scout
leave
out
behind
ahead.
the bush.
It actually
some bush.
It actually might be tough to slip away with the whole carriage,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's just one person on horseback, you'd be able to. If you guys ended up just kind of sneaking out and leaving your carriage behind, but then it might get left.
No,
behind.
should I go out tonight or just like start riding ahead right now?
Take Norman with you.
No,
Norman's proficient in land vehicles if she wants to.
you will not ride Kraven.
That'd be
Or,
animal handling.
Crumb.
So we're going to stay
She can do
behind?
that too.
Sounds about right.
Alright.
I hate that ability so much.
That does really suck.
You guys can start riding ahead, but be sure that they don't notice that you're riding ahead, because we're still traveling.
Okay. I mean, yeah, alright, I'll try.
Hmm?
Alright, and then I, by myself, ride ahead.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing while she's gone, by the way?
I want to walk up to Sir Trustinian
Gold
Calder. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to follow Penelope to back her
To
up.
make this
I thought
man's
you were
name
going with
so
Helga.
complicated
No,
to
I'm not.
No,
say.
you're just going there.
I
I
just
know
wanted to
why
sound
you did it,
pretentious.
but
All right. We have quite a bit of potions ready if you would like to.
Oh, well, of course. While you guys were such a good company, I almost forgot we took you along for potions in the first place.
Let
Alright, well,
follow me.
okay, he follows you.
All right. So then I want
Jared's
to.
like 2 feet back,
Yeah, same with
Watching.
Norman. Same with
always watching.
Yeah.
I want to get into the carriage, kind of lift up the flap, put my abacus down,
Mhm.
the box of potions, and I want to lift one up, move the characters a bit. I don't know how an abacus works.
Yeah, it's like you
to
take
be
the-
honest. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of do the math, write some notes, and then I write him a receipt, and then hand him a sheet of parchment, and say, "All right, here is your bill.
Okay, how much is gold?
1,980 gold pieces."
Seems reasonable to me.
Actually, a bit cheap.
Well, I don't know. I don't handle much of the financial here, but, well, and he walks off, and he, like, rummages through a couple saddlebags, and he comes back with a hefty sack of gold.
This is our biggest haul yet.
I know,
All
right?
I take it and I hand him. Well, actually, I go into the back and not in his view. I want to weigh it. How much gold is it?
It's the right amount.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I hand him the. What's it called?
You can tell, just basic insight. He, like, is a rich kid, born and bred, and he's not gonna know much about, like, how much shit actually costs. He does not have much.
It's
but-
one
We
banana.
shouldn't
How
charge
much could it
200
cost?
Michael?
We should
$10?
We should have cost triple that. We should have tripled it.
We should have, but we didn't. And Penelope's.
We weren't greedy enough.
We weren't. No. All right, here you are.
Okay, so, he's like, well, thank you. And he, takes the bag. It's been about half an hour since Helga set off riding. And, you notice kind of a commotion. And there are 2 voices you hear. It is, oops, sorry, I clicked off the right tab. Rowena and, Hester Ulcelis, who you have picked up as the human druid of the group. And you can tell they're talking in hushed but nervous tones.
What are they saying? Perception.
Are you going up and like, you can just eavesdrop, I guess, if you
No, I
want.
just want to eavesdrop.
They have both gone up to Gold Calder, who has since wandered off, and they are talking to him. And, Rowena says, Preston, something is wrong here. And she, like, holds up her paper, and she's, like, pointing out, it's like, it's still expanding. Whatever's going on here, it didn't stop. We shouldn't, I don't know what's going on, but something is wrong here. Helga!
Helga.
Helga,
Yeah.
don't get engrossed in that.
Helga!
Man, I'm gonna shine so bright, just like a diamond.
So Helga, you have been riding for a bit, and Crumb is starting to get tired, so you hop off and let him drink at a stream that's running this way.
I let him graze a bit.
Yeah.
Do his thing.
But as he wanders off to go get some water, you realize that I think I said Crumb was female at the beginning, but I guess it's a horse, so it's not like she would care. So Crumb wanders off and brings some water, and you can see he's stopped at the stream, and then you notice something kind of weird. The water is stagnant.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you walk over and it looks like it's recently gone dry. Which
So-
makes sense regarding the lake, but you think there's at least like some snow melt or whatever it would be that would still be running down this way. It's like what he's drinking is the only water there. Like, and it's clearly been not
just
running
like a
for a
little
while. And so I assume you step back up, keep going with he's done, and you can see.
I gave him some water from my flask.
Mhm. It's nighttime. You left at nighttime so that you could go unobserved. But you can see in the distance as you like hold your torch up, like something is glimmering under the moonlight. And I haven't actually used music since I think like the second session, but I have a song, so I'm just gonna play it.
That's okay.
So, as you're getting closer and closer to the town, you're realizing that something's off. Normally, as you approach a settlement, however small, there's smoke rising up above the houses. There's and something you've become very familiar with is the sound of far off people. Like even smaller towns. I just got winded talking. I don't know how I did that, but give me a minute.
I've heard this specific piece before.
Yeah. So you eventually realize like what exactly is setting you off. There's no talking. There's no sound of people, and as you get closer, you realize why. The whole town, it's not covered. It's solid. There's as you're getting closer, you begin to hear like clinking under the hooves of Crumb. Nice. And you realize that there's like this gentle, like almost frosted look on the grass beneath. And then you see it. There's a person, there's a figure standing there, reaching out towards you and not moving. And as you get closer, you see a crisp line of diamond between the the grass you're standing on, which is just kind of dusted, and between where it is solid. And there's this person, and they are solid diamond, except for their forearm and their hand, which is reaching out right across that line, and it is still flesh. And it's reaching towards you. You keep walking?
I stopped just beyond the cutoff.
Okay.
I take probably I take like a stick off the ground or something and like poke it
Stone rock or whatever.
like poke it to the ground.
Yeah.
On the other side.
It remains with the stick. It's
Okay. I slowly like touch my foot over.
nothing.
Alright.
You hopping back on Chrome?
I inspect the person like.
Yeah, they are solid diamond up until that cutoff line, at which everything past that is still flesh.
Okay.
Which is just their arm.
Yeah, I ride into town.
Alright. So there's this gentle click. It's completely silent. There's nothing. There's just this gentle click of diamond under Krevin's hooves as you keep walking inwards. And hold up, I'm gonna need to pause this once so nothing else starts. But yeah, it's just a frozen scene of everyday life. It's a little Pompeii-esque if Pompeii looked like it had been crafted by a jewel maker. It's not the same as the mine where everything was like glazed over. It's just solid, and you can like see through every surface. And it would be beautiful if it wasn't awful, because you also see people.
Yeah.
Hunched over, huddled together, walking around as if they weren't aware of what was going on.
So they don't look distressed.
No. Oh, I mean, a couple of them do, but it's hard to say exactly what's going on because you can't really discern much expression.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just solid. And at the center of the town, you see that pond. You see what was a pond, and now it's just this big divot. Well, it's a filled divot. But
Yeah. I walk out to the center of the pond.
All right.
Just,
Click, 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 click.
I look down into it.
Yeah. So you can see this like very clear crystal for a while down, and you can see the dirt. Any rock and dirt, I guess.
So does this appear to be like the epicenter of the?
You'd guess.
Okay.
It's only from context.
Do they have any mines or caves nearby?
Not that you know of, maybe. It's like
Can I roll a cave check?
sure. I'll cave check.
Spelunky check.
Cave check. Let's
A
go.
spelunking
I will
check?
not use this dice. I will also not use this dice. It's in timeout. This dice. What can I add to a cave check?
Your spelunking modifier.
Would it be survival?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome. Survival. 15.
No caves that you know of.
Okay.
If there were, it's not like something it's known for.
I don't know. I can't do anything. I guess I just inspect the town for any like I guess like hints of what would be going on here.
Yeah, it's nothing.
You can't find anything. Okay. I make it back to the? I can make it back to the camp before, sunrise.
Yeah, easily.
Okay. All right. I hop on Krevin and I quickly rush out.
Yep.
Back to the camp.
Yeah, Krevin does not seem to like being there, so yeah, he moves pretty quick.
How's your bird feeling? How's he kicking?
Yorbert's kicking pretty well.
You loving it? He's jamming.
I thought Krevin was with us. I thought Helga had prom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Crumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crumb.
Yeah. So I ride back to them and I like bust into the cab or bust into the.
Mom, holy fuck! Y'all know that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bust in. You know how it was just the pond before?
Mhm.
Now it's the whole town.
Oh.
Just completely solid people and everything.
Well, that's not good.
And there's like a clear line of where it was once, of where it's all diamond, and now it's just like slightly frosted, like what was in the mine.
Well,
There's much more, stuff going on here.
it is still expanding outward as well.
Well, that's bad.
Well,
Yes.
good to know because I guess not good to know, but just so you guys know, you can walk on it. You don't get turned to diamond instantly. So
That's good.
Can I make an Arcana check on Helga? Is there any remnants of diamond on her at all?
Yeah, you don't see anything. I'm
Alright.
gonna just give that one to you. There's nothing wrong with Helga.
Okay.
Okay.
Helga's chilling,
Don't
as she's
show.
been known to do.
I do vibe. I don't know what to do here, guys.
What was the consensus of the people? Because the Rwanda was like, we shouldn't be here.
Yeah, they all kind of went into a large tent and were conspiring in there, conspiratorially.
Can I take my own readings with the whatever it's
Your
called?
orb.
The ball, the orb.
Hol-
Here, do you want?
Holodode, yeah.
Holivode, yeah.
Should we bring the orb into town?
Well, I'm gonna be taking readings, but yes.
You
We
also
should
sit
do
down
that.
and
Do you want to just do
recover
it right now?
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
I mean-
might as well.
There's
Oh,
only
right.
so much room on a horse for like two people.
No, like a fucking farce, just like before you just like.
No, the thing is
To
that
be fair, one of your people is really small, one's really
Oh.
frail, and
And
another can
one-
float above
yeah.
the horse.
Yeah,
And see-
but
see,
let's
no.
get you set up, because
here's another thing. Penelope has jam jar. I could ride Krevin, and
And
then
I'm
you can ride
just-
Prom.
In the sky.
I mean, we're just gonna leave all our stuff behind. Like, I don't think they're really gonna. Like,
We can put a lot of that into the bag of holding. I mean, I've got one of those.
let us get the Jared balloon set up.
Sure thing.
You guys don't need to bring. Okay, so how about this? You and Helga go ahead, and then I'll stay and manage it.
No, you come with us.
Okay. Then are we taking the caravan with us?
I'm gonna walk up to one of the retainers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, excuse me, would you mind making sure that our cart doesn't like blow up or somebody
I mean-
steals it or something?
Sure. I mean, you've been here for 2 weeks. We're cool.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much. We need to go discuss some things.
So as you guys are kind of making your way out of camp inconspicuously, you hear a horse at a gallop, and or actually a couple horses at a gallop, and you see lanterns swinging as a couple of new people gallop into town, and these people are wearing familiar uniforms, and the saddles they sit upon are made of some sort of bright, polished, silvery metal.
Wait, are they
Motherfucker.
in the diamond town or in the town that
Oh
we're
no!
in?
Oh, I didn't mean town. You're like little camp.
camp,
settlement,
okay, yeah.
So and you hear the neighing of horses as someone shouts. I guess, hey! You know when you shout as you enter town. Yeah, and you see a familiar, or I guess somewhat familiar face. You see Major Selena Reyes, who is. You see Major Selena Reyes, who is one of the people you robbed. Kinda.
Well-
Nothing else.
Into the stratosphere for me, boys.
And General Callan and Astor. And they're both sitting astride horses. And Reyes gallops up into the camp pretty quickly. He's like, "Who's the leader here?" You guys are kind of making your way around the back. They don't see you. You guys aren't close.
Good.
Jared
Good.
entering into the stratosphere.
Confused retainer points him right towards the main tent, where she quickly trots over and jumps down, and she just, without thought or formality, just pulls the canvas open, and you can see
Have you seen these 4 people?
yeah, and you see a distressed-looking Christinian stumble out into the little puddle of torchlight that she's casting, and he has a lantern light, more accurately, and you can see them discussing something very worriedly.
I don't like the
Do
sound
we
of that.
want to go covert and
Yeah.
eavesdrop? That would require you using invisibility.
I don't want to risk that.
Risk what? What's there to risk?
We're very wanted right now.
We are not very wanted. We are wanted for aiding a fugitive, not for like murdering 5 people.
That's an oddly specific number, Penelope.
I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you guys should totally spy on them though.
I agree.
Understandable.
Exactly. All right, let's get the Jared balloon set up.
Invisibility time, maybe.
We're going up.
Yeah, okay. So,
3, 2, 1.
you cut the rope, launch. Yeah, alright. Helga, you use riding?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys are able to make your way out of the camp fairly inconspicuously.
Wait. We're going invisible and we're gonna spy on their conversation.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so
Misinterpreted.
Helga and Krevin are not, and Helga and Norman aren't going yet, right?
You guys can go. We'll meet.
Yeah,
Okay.
just take
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking
Jam
Krevin.
Jar with you.
No.
I'm taking Krevin.
Of course. We must not forget Jam Jar, though.
Well, we're leaving Jambar here. I don't want
Jam Jar is
inside.
just chilling.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna be right above them,
Mm-hmm.
but invisible and floating.
Like we do best.
Okay, fuck off. But alright, sure, I hope you die. So,
I hope we both die.
I hope none
So-
of you die.
Okay, hand in a lovable hand. So, Reyes is talking pretty animatedly to Christinian, who looks pale, who looks nervous. And she's like, there's something wrong with that town up there. There's like, whatever's going on, it's still happening. And if I were you, I would get out as quickly as you can.
Well, time to run into danger.
Does so Tristan looks nervous
He
though,
does.
right?
He looks very nervous.
Mm.
And you can see him like kind of pull Major Reyes in, and he's like, "Listen, hi. He kind of thinks over what he's gonna say, and he looks unsure of himself, and he's like,
I'm sure.
have a responsibility, but I'm also trusting that what you're telling me is correct because I have 2 very agitated wizards backing me up right now, and what should we do?" And Reyes kind of shrugs and he's like, "You're the big hero. I'm a scientist. Do whatever you want, but I'm just advising you that you're making a mistake here. Oh, there's something we need to give you." And she like kind of looks through her saddlebags, and she's like, "I know this seems a little like I'm focusing on the wrong things right now, considering the emergency up there, but this is pretty important because we've got it on fairly good authority that they're going this way, but fuck you." And she's like rummaging through her saddlebags, and she pulls out a crumpled piece of paper. She's like, here, we've been sticking these up all over.
I'm ready an action to cast minor illusion of someone else's face.
Okay, she can still see it.
Well, no, but she's like handing it to him,
No,
right?
she's like,
Oh,
okay,
alright.
thanks, you got to see it.
Let's not do that.
Fireball!
Can't read the warning poster when it's burnt up.
That's very.
Dun, dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
that would be ironic, huh?
Should I?
No!
I mean, they just see it, and then we could go, woo.
No.
That's
Please.
very suspicious. I am gonna be real.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
All right,
okay.
so she hands this poster to him, and she's like, "There's 4 of them. I can only find this one poster, but and you can see it is Penelope's face on there. It's like there's 4 of them, but there's some people fucking raided our camp fairly recently, and they got away from us, so they're a little bit Chalcean fugitives right now. So if you see them, and Christina's already gone kind of pale, and I was just like, bad news.
Let's run. Get the carriage and leave.
Helga, are you just dashing at this point? Are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Norman's on the same route.
So Helga and Norman are already on the right out of town, and he's like, find Hilda! And he yells out to his retainers, who he's like, and like they just kind of look at each other and shrug.
Do the retainers at least know me as Helga?
They
Because
do.
I've had more.
They do, but they also knew who he was talking
Yeah.
about. So he's like, find the other ones too.
Ouch.
And to be fair, you never really talked to him. And
It hurts.
yeah, fair.
It hurts.
Okay.
Business deal, and he
Okay.
doesn't remember me.
And so he's like, oh god, okay, oh god, dear. And he's like clearly very unhappy and losing control of the situation a little bit. Yeah. So Justinian's like yelling at the retainers to find you guys, and one of them just kind of like nervously looks and was like, sir, they told us to walk to their carriage. They were leaving. And he's like, he looks like kind of legitimately angry now. He's like, then go find them, goddammit! What am I paying you for? And
You're not.
a couple of sir, you're not. You said this would be a good portfolio thing for us to have.
You said
this
you'll
is
be-
an internship.
You said that you'd be paying us an exposure.
Yeah. You said you would put us in your book. And then, he just like angrily gestures out, and a couple of them like they just kind of scared, hop on horses and ride out into the night. Meanwhile, Reyes is like, they've been here the whole time. We've been putting up posters in every goddamn city along this place. And he's like, how did you miss every single one? And he's like, there were no posters. You put up no posters. Your adhesive was subpar because there were no posters. And
Oh, by the way, we burned every single one of them.
The
Yeah.
adhesives are pretty subpar if even Norman can tear them down.
Norman's arms tear before the adhesive does. General Astor, who has to this point been surveying the horizon towards the city with binoculars, Charleston County's like, what's wrong? And she's like, they have been harboring our fugitives for, what was that? And how many days? And Christine kind of looks at her and he's like, 16. And he's like, 16 days! And Astor looks like, well, as bad as that is, I do not think that is our main concern at the moment. I vote we leave. And Rowena walks back out of the tent, and she's like, oh, and she kind of sees the commotion going on outside. She's like, is this a bad time? Because we should leave. And the 4 of them just kind of start bickering almost about what step to take next. Reyes is really upset that they were essentially just harboring you guys.
Thank God.
Sorry, hand me some grapes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Thank you for walking into town early.
Thank God Norman didn't socialize.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Astor and Rowena both seem pretty focused on getting out of here, but Tristinian is hesitant. He says, listen, I understand the kind of problems we're going through right now, but first of all, we need to wait for the search party to come back. And second of all, what would it look like from the outside if we just turned and ran at the first sign of something dangerous? You can see his hands are kind of trembling, but that's neither here nor there. Astor thinks about it for a second. He's like, he does have a point. We should figure out what's happened here, but I vote we do it tomorrow when we know that we're not at risk if we go there. Meanwhile,
Us
Helga
immediately
and
going
Norman.
there.
Those who win are those who take the napkin first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are galloping towards town.
Yes.
Well, as soon as they're debating
Oh, yeah.
that, we're gonna start heading over to the town. But you guys first.
Yeah, we are in.
Mhm.
We are in the town.
Yep. We know absolutely nothing about the K.M.A.D. Contacting Christinian.
Yeah. No, you guys were leaving as they came in, so you saw them.
So we saw them? Okay.
Or did you?
I don't think we did. I think we left long before.
Yeah, Jared and I were staying behind to eavesdrop.
Yeah, fair point. So
Okay,
you don't know
I
much
don't,
what's going
I
on.
don't know what you can do, but do it fast. Try and figure out, I don't know, use your magic or whatever to figure
Okay.
out what's going on here.
Arcana check. Since this is with my eyes, do I get advantage?
Yes, wait, Arcana check now.
Darn, okay. Nat 20!
Shit, dude! Yeah, so, you guys reach town pretty quick, now that you're riding at a pretty substantial gallop, because the K.M.A.D's here. So, you hit town again, and there's that same click of, hoof on diamond, but that arm of the person that had been, like, partially turned diamond, it's now crept up to, like, roughly their wrist. So,
Okay, what about my Arcana check?
yeah, so, what you're able to determine just from looking around and feeling the vibes, there's a spell here still in progress. Whatever it is, it's like, when you were at the mines, it kind of felt like whatever it was like sustaining itself, but finished. Whatever this is, it's like, it's still expanding. And, with the nat 20, you can also tell that it feels like something's trying to contain it. It feels like there's like a net of some sort that's just bursting at the seams.
Okay, I told Helga that.
Helga has now heard that.
Wow, interesting.
How fascinating.
I whispered to Yorbird, like, be on the lookout if anyone's following us.
LMK.
Report back.
Yeah. Okay. He flutters off your shoulder. You can see him starting to circle in the sky above.
My big beautiful boy, I love him.
You sweet beautiful boy.
But do I see any like birds around that are diamond? Or is it just like things that are attached to the ground?
I mean, it's everything was like, you see like a bird that was like sitting on a gutter or something. Yeah.
Okay.
We're safe. We're fine for now.
Okay.
Alright. So, Norman, before when I was here like a couple hours ago, it was only down to like the elbow. Now this like line is creeped up to like the wrist.
Okay.
This is expanding outwards.
Now I'd like to examine the part where like the diamond is connected to it. Do I like
Wait, connected to
to the arm?
Yeah.
Is there like any like visible blood vessel movement?
No.
So the hand is just dead.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to just like tear it off?
This is coming from the woman who swam in people's ashes.
Yeah, you can tear the hand off.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
Helga looks in horror. She's killed people.
You're gonna have to use your knife to kind of help it along. Just hack and stab.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm not putting that much effort.
Maybe you can't just pop a hand off. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not going to?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not going to.
Certain?
Yeah.
Are you
Commit.
sure?
Commit to the bit
if it's
chain.
going to do that much effort, I'd rather not spend my time. I was
Ooh,
expecting
I'm
it to
ready
slide
to-
off.
I'm ready to pop a man's hand off.
Then you do it yourself when you get here.
Commit to the bit chain.
Yeah. I don't know what you were expecting. That's like a human hand.
Well, I didn't expect it to be adhesively attached. Okay.
Do you know how hands work? You had it too.
I don't think
Wait,
your
that-
joints are called adhesives.
Mine are. I glue my hands off it every morning.
Nice.
You know how the ability to like give a D4 to a magical thing every day?
Yeah.
And I can do it 3 times a day?
Yeah.
Can I dump all 3 on the web?
Absolutely. Yeah.
On the net?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, I dump all 3 on the net.
All right.
The net.
Wait, do we take the little ball?
Okay, so 1.
Oh,
Fred.
no, you didn't. I
Do
did.
we have the ball?
No, I have.
5.
We have the ball.
You don't know how to use the ball.
Oh no.
Did you get stuck?
Who's to say?
Okay, so 9. I buff it up by 9.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how much that does, but I do it.
All right. Yeah.
I better not turn crystal.
it actually felt like fairly like efficacious. Like you feel like the energy like flow out from you and your surroundings, and it actually felt like it did something. It's like the actual like crystal's moving too slowly for you to really perceive its movement, but like you'd guess it slowed.
Huh, that's cool.
Helga, are you holding a torch?
Yes.
I just think that would be really cool.
Helga is holding a torch.
So, Norman, what was that mystic thing you just said you got?
What mystic thing?
Seeing stuff?
Like the seeing stuff?
Yeah.
Well, it's part of my aura sight discipline, and since my silent went up to 5 when I leveled up at level 5, I can do perceive the unseen, where I can see the auras of even invisible or hidden creatures.
That requires you to spend points, right?
5 side points.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Alright. So, Helga, you're just wandering around?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't see anything particularly noteworthy, but you notice this feeling. And it's that same feeling you got when you were, going in, before you, went into the, mines for the first time. That's this feeling of like something is happening or coming or wrong. That feels really obvious given your circumstances, but it's just like this weird gut feeling that you can't really, sorry that's stressing me out, that you can't really place. And, you, what's the word? Die.
Well, I got a new character, Helga 2.
Nice. She responds in the exact same spot. Helga loads her save file. And she's back in Crenshaw. Yeah. So you're holding up this like torch aloft, and it's just flickering off of every surface around you. It's that same thing where it would be beautiful if it wasn't awful. But Norman, you just kind of like look at Helga, and it strikes you as like odd. You're not sure what it is exactly, but something about the way she's standing and these huge like antler pauldrons and like this giant like hide cloak just kind of like flapping about her in the gentle night wind. It just strikes you as very imposing.
Okay. I'm going to consume 3 side points to do view aura on Helga.
Yeah, sure.
Don't stay away from my aura, bro. Don't check my vibes.
What exactly does that do?
Okay, as an
Vibe
action,
check.
as an action, you study one creature's aura until your concentration ends. While you see the target, you learn if it's under the effect of any magical or psionic effects, its current hit point total, and its basic emotional state. While this effect lasts, you have advantage on wisdom, insight, and charisma checks you make against it.
Hit point total is
My hit point total?
yeah.
Oh, I got 78.
General emotional state.
Worried.
Worried. Alright, so what you see is like, it feels like you can actually see it very clearly since all the background noise of a background has been removed. It's just this flat, clear surface around her. But, aura sight, she almost looks like kind of like larger. Not sure exactly what it is, but more imposing. It's hard to place. It's not like you see an exact thing, but it feels like something's clicking into place.
I could make her larger.
Yes! It's time!
So there's some magical effect on her. I just don't know what.
Yeah, like, it doesn't look like a magical effect necessarily, but there's
That's
some
just your vibes.
mystical bullshit happening right now.
Am I
Just vibing hard.
Helga,
drawn?
you're giving me some serious magical vibes right now, and I'm kind of worried.
This is not the time to say those things right now. I'm stressing out, bro.
There's not necessarily like a magical effect on you, but there is definitely something magical going around you.
I forgot
This is-
Norman doesn't have tact.
This place is weird. This place.
It really is.
I
You want to call it quits?
no.
Okay.
No, we have something to do. What that is, I don't know.
Okay, with my nat 20 or can I check? Can I like figure out what the source is?
Yeah, the pond. Whatever's the pond.
Okay.
Am I being like? Do I feel as though I'm drawn to anything?
Yeah, the pond.
Okay, just the pond. All right. Well, let's go vibe over at the pond.
Okay.
Okay.
So, meanwhile, you two are speeding through the air above, and
At
what are you doing?
I'm mapping. When we get closer, I start mapping ley lines and seeing like what's going on.
Wait, you have the orb
It-
thing that helps you.
Well, I'm gonna say you already saw Rowena's diagram, and you're
Mhm.
essentially just
Well,
solidifying that.
well, no, I'm doing it like more in the
Navigating?
town. Like,
Or-
did hers show the net?
No,
Does me going towards the town and still kind of doing it show me the net?
no, you don't. It doesn't show you.
Okay, so I don't see.
And it's
it.
also an imprecise science. This is more of a indicator than a mapping device.
Alright, well,
Jared, what are you doing?
I mean,
He's being super.
my body is being piloted here.
Yeah.
So-
Are you thinking about anything?
You know, you could like.
You can see Helga's torch just casting all these like flickering, like dancing,
You know.
almost reflections.
I am going
The
to
diamond below.
first
It
thing.
looks almost beautiful.
You know,
Firstly, I'm going to dispel my invisibility. I did
Yeah.
not explicitly state that, but I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And secondly, I'm just going to kind of like, from my kind of higher vantage point
Mhm.
up here, see if I can maybe get a look at where it's emanating from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what specific point?
Y'all are just looking. I think I'm gonna say y'all are rolling Arcana checks left and right. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell at the center of whatever's going on here at the pond.
Sick.
Looking about, do I see anyone else besides Helga and Norman?
No.
Okay.
Bro.
Are you guys meeting back up?
You should.
Yeah.
You guys should get within telepathy range.
We'll be 30 feet above you.
Over.
Okay. Do they get? Okay. When they get in telepathy range, I tell them about the net.
Okay. What do you do, Helga?
I don't know. I don't know what there is to do.
What all do you have on you?
Okay. So right now, the only thing that really
Like weapons and all.
striking is useful, like warpick, warhammer, some bows, a dope axe, some books.
Oh, you have the
Your
mage
bird.
flare on you?
Mm-hmm. Your bird. That sapphire necklace I found. Forgot about that one.
Nice.
Dagger, some coins,
Okay, you don't actually have to say
Gold
all of it.
helmet.
I regret this.
some things.
Okay.
I don't have a lot.
Yeah, man.
I
Okay.
have a red white Helmona hat.
Oh God.
Can I go to
Oh, I like to imagine that Jared's still in this crop top right now.
Mm-hmm. Can I go to the center of the pond and drop a nail down?
I have a
Yeah,
pot.
sure.
Does it like crust into diamond quickly?
He does not. You start. Ting!
We're like
Just
standing
kinda,
on
like,
it.
circle around. Yeah. But
I think it just affects
everyone roll
the
perception.
town
Ooh.
itself.
Do I get advantage because it's with my eyes?
Yeah.
I've had better rolls.
Woo!
Well, that's a 7.
21.
Okay, so 16 plus 7, that's a 23.
I got like a 12. No, I think I got a 6.
Do I get advantage because I'm above the ground? I got a 20.
No. So you guys can see encased in the diamond, in the center of the pond, this little point of light. And Norman, your natural 20, I think, is gonna roll over here. You can
No.
tell that whatever that is like the source of the magical emanation.
Do you think I could identify it from here?
No.
Okay.
And that would take an hour,
Does it look like it's like submerged like halfway in the pond, or does it look like it's at the very bottom?
halfway in.
Does it seem like a creature?
No.
Can I make an
Um,
Arcana check on it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no.
Oof.
8.
Oh yeah.
I would also like to do that.
Yeah, sure, Jared.
I would like to use the Arcana check known as hitting my.
That one, maybe.
Woo!
Nice.
Actually, re-roll that.
Okay.
There's no reason I'm not just letting you do that, but so don't get angry at me. There's a reason.
13.
Yeah.
I would like to use the Arcana check known as hitting my warpick into the ground to see if I can chip anything.
Okay.
I do so. Strength
Yeah.
check.
Nat 20. No.
It is like a 14.
The war pick pretty harmlessly bounces off.
Okay.
Cool.
Arcana check. That's a 4 plus 8,
Why
so
you
a
guys
12.
suck shit at this? Yeah, none of you know anything.
Very bad at rolling.
Well, I spent all my magical buffing on the net.
You fucked up.
Okay, it was a good choice.
Okay.
Think hard.
Can I?
What's up with the ball? What's the
I was
ball
about
do?
to say that. Yeah.
It doesn't look like an. Oh, the hollow boat. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Is it like snapping into place right above the?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I'd say it's kind of magnetized down almost. It's like stuck to the ground.
Can I do an intelligence check to know what to do?
Fireball.
Can I hit it gently with a
That's gonna be a 6.
Ah!
Can
I
I
don't
can I
wanna
take
pump
a
that.
piece of cloth and put it over the sphere and then hit it with a hammer and see if it can break the diamond?
Oh.
Don't break the Sophia.
Roll intelligence.
Okay, yeah.
Bad idea.
10. It's average.
I wouldn't.
Don't do it.
I wouldn't do
Don't
that
do
if I
it,
were
buddy.
you.
Yeah, just
Who's to
thinking.
say?
Okay, so
Oh wait, that would require me going to the ground, and I don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
what magical things do we have?
Fireball. I'm not gonna use
I'm
fireball.
gonna get the Mage Slayer axe out this time.
Before you.
Can
and I'm
they
gonna
just
slap
go
the
through
ground
all
with
this?
it.
Wonderful. All right, I was waiting for you to realize that you specifically had an item that was all about nullifying magic ability.
Listen, it's been a tough day. I got it spooked away from me, and I
So
forgot. that-
Helga whips out the Mage Slayer and raises it above her head.
Wait, can I take the help action to give her advantage?
Sure, yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know what you're doing.
You don't know either. He's pointing at the ground.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Finally!
You redeemed yourself.
Wait, sorry, one more time.
It
gonna be our
gets
thing
worse.
now.
It gets worse every
Very
time you do it.
Agreed this
Yeah.
This is so great.
Yeah, so, you hand Norman your torch, and she lifts it high, and you can
That's
see...
how you're helping. You're like a kid helping a dad fix a car.
Norman's actually just pointing to the ground, so you know where to hit.
It's also
Yeah.
very helpful.
So you see Helga raise this axe high above her head, and it like glints almost bloody looking in the torchlight, and just with a huge heft just brings it down, and it hits right into the like flat lake of crystal, and it just like shoots outward. There's a spider web of cracks.
Well, anyone else that's standing on that better move.
I do it again.
All right, are you guys kind of trying to pull chunks away?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You guys have mage hand now.
Mage hand.
What if
Yeah.
you have mage hand? Oh, you have advantage.
It could have been better.
You have advantage because I'm helping.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, you can see where you're supposed to hit.
9 plus, what do I have? It's gonna be 7. 16.
Yeah, that'll do the trick as well, I think.
Cool.
It's not quite as cool as the first time, but now you're just kind of like, alright, I think you're going to take the hilt and you're just like slamming it in. Yeah,
Mhm.
because you don't want to dull that blade. And it's like beginning to actually chip away at the surface. And it's slow going, but you are making your way down.
Can I make an appraisal check
Oh,
on the
nice.
diamond? Yeah.
It would be worth a lot of money.
Pocket some of that
Yeah, so
shit.
I'm pocketing all that.
Mage hand.
The
Yeah,
mage
we're all
hands
just
are
like mage.
going and placing it in the bag.
Yeah, just fixing the
Adventuring is paying off.
We will
about
never want
time.
for anything.
We're gonna destroy the world's like.
Economy.
Actually, but all three of my magic users, roll me an Arcana check.
That's me.
Suck it.
Imagine not being a magic user.
19.
So 8 plus 14, that's 22.
Well, that's a 10, boys.
The diamond tricks you're taking are probably not infectious.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Totally forgot about that. But we're putting it in an extra dimensional space, so it's unlikely.
And to be honest, if we sell it to people and they get infected, who's to
Yeah,
blame?
that's not our problem.
That's a great point. She's got a point.
My morals are against that.
Imagine having morals. Pathetic.
Well, 19, you rolled a 19, you know you can't sense that'll be. You imagine that like the source of whatever the magic is that point of light, not the stuff itself. He's grabbing it?
Yeah. No, no, I'm just busy helping Helga. Give her
Okay.
advantage so she doesn't, like,
Die.
kill herself.
I just keep
Okay.
busting in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm double
Busted
casting
through.
mage hand.
Okay, everyone roll a wisdom save.
Oh,
Fuck.
fuck.
I would love to.
Nat 1!
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Them of
There's so
asthma.
many crits this game. What the heck? And they're all bad mostly.
Okay.
I
No, they're mostly good.
got an 8.
I'm gonna bend luck.
Oh, sick. No, wait, no.
Wow,
7.
very helpful.
Maddie, I got a 7.
Sexy, alright.
Do I need Tides of Chaos
Probably. We want someone sane, especially one that's piloting Jared.
Alright, Tides of Chaos. Not better. Okay, I can choose, right? I think I have to use the other rule. No, I can choose. Okay, 13...
Aren't you proficient in
13.
wisdom saving throws?
No.
But you're a sorcerer.
Yeah, Constitution and Charisma.
Since charisma isn't your spellcasting spellcasting stat anymore, shouldn't it be wisdom?
Fair point. Can I be instead proficient in Wisdom as opposed to Charisma since that's my spellcasting?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dope. Okay. Then that would be 15.
Hell yeah.
Erotic. We love to see it. I'm just saying whatever.
Punch it in.
I love that we're great and funny.
We're the best people.
We are kind of the funniest people ever born, and that's not like.
This is
that's not an
simultaneously
ego
awful.
thing. That's just right.
It's not an
Okay.
opinion. It's
Yeah,
just straight up
That's
fact.
fact. Okay, so you guys hear the cawing of a crow. Well, actually, first, wisdom save. Who got below a 15? You all are filled with fear.
Nice.
Oh,
I
was
mean
this against Frighten? Then I would get advantage on that.
Worked out either way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
have
are
to
all frightened.
Use everything.
I am not in control of my own movements. This sucks.
George and Norm, you guys feel compelled to flee the spreading crystal. Helga, you feel frozen in place. Not in a literal sense, don't worry. But, like, you feel like if you keep breaking this shit, something bad's gonna happen. But you also feel too in the center of it to really run, so it's up to you.
Can I?
Wait, real quick.
Okay.
And then you guys hear the cawing of a crow. And your bird starts circling down, and he is, oh yeah, Raven, sorry. And he is kind of, I guess croaking rather than cawing. And he's just kind of croaking at you frantically. And like flapping his wings. And you hear the gallop of a horse, or horses, multiple in the distance. You had them keep watch, and now the search parties are coming for you.
Well, time to get going.
Do we keep going for it?
Okay, I like start walking away.
No.
Yeah, Norman's
Let's go, let's go,
jogging in the other
Let's
direction.
go.
Mhm.
Let's leave.
Do I
We
do
need
it?
to leave.
Do I like redo the save?
But we
Yeah,
already
we need
started
to leave
the
right now.
traffic.
Immediately,
Why?
we have to.
Are you afraid or something?
Shut up. We just need to leave.
Okay, I'm redoing the
Well-
save. +4, so 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay, yeah.
Can I try and snap myself out of it?
Can I
Yeah.
also make a save?
Yep.
What do you
16.
get? 16, alright.
Okay, I run back to help Helga.
Okay.
Well, that's... What's the modifier to this?
Wisdom.
Oh,
Save.
that's a 12.
George is still afraid.
I keep mine.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
keep
you
busting.
smash
I
it.
keep
How far,
helping.
how far away?
It's still like 15 feet down.
No.
You're chipping.
How
but-
far away the search parties? Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Also that
yeah.
too.
They're 15 feet beneath. So
below the earth.
yeah, you hear them still like galloping, but they're getting closer. They're
How many?
almost right about on the outskirts of town. You guess about 15 people.
15 people. Are they clustered together within a 20-foot radius?
No, they're kind of coming from different angles.
Do they look like?
And here-
What do they look like?
Oh, they're the retainers.
Oh, okay. They're just retainers, so we can kill them.
So A, they are innocent bystanders, and B,
Okay.
you have been kind of getting a little camaraderie with them over the last
That's
couple
true.
weeks.
I
So
don't-
keep
I
in
don't
mind
wanna
before you
kill
kill them indiscriminately.
I don't
Okay,
like it.
so I'm a telepathy to you guys and be like, knock them out.
I'm going to completely ignore that and say, Helga, I am very sorry, but I feel like this is necessary, and I'm going to cast Enlarge on her. Are you willing or are you not?
I'm not willing.
Make a Constitution save.
I'm very good at these. I'm like
Do you have the heightened?
freaking amazing.
No, I don't.
Yet I will still roll it. Yeah, I
Hmm.
got it. Boy, that's gonna be a 21.
Do it again.
Sad.
Do it again.
I don't, I mean,
Do it again.
No.
No.
Okay.
I think it's worth it.
so Helga, you're just
But I'm not
desperately
going to get it.
chipping
It's such
Alright, so,
a bad save.
you perception check, you and Jared.
Okay.
And you can roll another wisdom save if you want now, Jared.
I would like to. For my perception check, that's a not natural 20. And for my wisdom save, well, that's another not natural 20.
Shit, alright, yeah. You're no longer
19 for
scared.
my perception.
Okay. Yeah, you see that someone has spotted you from the ground. The people are kind of like you can see them stop kind of hesitantly at the edge of the crystal, but then one of them like sets their foot over and nothing happens.
How far? Oh,
And so they start like walking on tentatively. And one's like, "Hey, up there!" and points up at you guys, confused, but.
Try and reason.
And one of them whips out a bow and like goes to aim, looks hesitant.
Try and reason with them. I gotta keep getting in. How
Should
far?
we-
How far have I chiseled?
Or should we attack?
You've
or
only
should
gotten
we
a couple
try
feet
to-
down.
Try and reason.
Do
like
I have
some of
any
these
buffing
guys.
abilities?
Let's see. I can make us really big. I can throw something at them.
I feel like it would be better if you made Helga big, but Helga's not.
Yeah,
But Helga is a
I-
little.
So
But Helga's a little. Helga's a little. She doesn't know the,
so the person-
urgency.
beginning to
Wait,
draw
wait,
back
wait.
their bowstring.
Let me just look up the range of a spell real quick.
Helga stops.
Yes.
Stops chiseling, and she gets out of the pit.
Okay.
She's like, she gets up and she's like waving her arms like, don't, we're on your side. We're trying to get to what's plaguing the city.
And
Wait, how far away is the person pulling back their bowstring?
like 30 feet away.
30 feet below? Oh, would you look at that? We're gonna cast Phantasmal Force on them. And make... yes, we are. We are going to. And I'm gonna have it so that they think the crystal just goes up their legs and encases them.
Okay.
Fucked up.
Okay.
Don't hurt me.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, it's
Only a 20?
fine.
Yeah, you guys are kind of doing contradictory actions right now. Whew, yeah, he's not gonna make it. So just as Helga's like, we're on the same side, please don't. This guy who's drawing back his bowstring just starts screaming. He starts screaming and like staring at his feet. He's like trying to move them and he can't. And he's just like, he drops the bow and he's just like screaming and trying to move, but as like the not there crystal slowly works its way up his body, he just like freezes from the bottom up until he's just like stuck there, like quivering and terrified.
Wait,
And,
can I subtle spell minor illusions so there's actually crystals?
Why would you?
You could.
Alright,
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
it
do
doesn't
that.
look like.
But if
wonder.
anyone touches it, they're gonna know it's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe that they're scared enough to like
Fair
run.
point.
Yeah, they just saw their friend get encased in crystals within 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
yeah,
Helga, you're right. We are on the same side, and they all then jump back in horror as this happens to their friend, and the guy that's kind of the captain leading them along is like, "What did you do? What did you do?"
We're trying to. Okay, in this hole, this is where that I've been like trying to get through. This is the cause of this is the cause of the town's trouble. This is what's causing the crystal. We need to get in.
Orders.
And the only reason
conversation.
and the only reason why Helga and I aren't affected that much is because we drank a magic resistance potion from our apothecary
Roll
earlier.
deception.
You
Norman, you have the
You
lowest
fool.
charisma. Norman.
A.
So that's
Hey.
an 18.
Yeah.
I got 11.
Okay, they seem to kind of buy it, but they're not backing down. Like, Captain the guard's like, Helga, we've been with you for 2 weeks. Trust you're a good person. You just need to come back with us. Whatever this is, just let Justinian deal with it. This is
What?
not.
Why were you sent out to find us?
So, we're kind of fugitives.
Oh, you saw the wanted posters.
The K.M.A.D.
Yes, but
We're not in their territory. They
it
sure
doesn't
have
matter.
trust-
Look at this. You need to come back.
Yes, look at this. It cannot wait.
It's
You think-
spreading every second. It's
And
only
then you
going more
hear,
powerful.
"You're right. It can't wait." And a familiar large shape.
Justinian.
Yeah.
God damn it.
On his huge Palomino horse, just rides towards you guys out of the night, and he with a holds up this torch that suddenly spontaneously lights, and he looks scared, but he looks angry. And he's like, "Whatever you people are doing here, I need you to stop. This is my destiny, and you four are not going to get in the way of it." And he kind of looks up at you, and he's like, "What? Okay, anyway."
Can I kill him? Can I please?
No,
Please,
no.
please.
That's only gonna put us in one.
Famous. Yeah.
One, he's famous. Two, we're surrounded.
3, you are now known as wanted fugitives.
Damn it!
You're not
But I
helping.
really want to stab him.
Your reputation bar just. But, yeah, and so he's holding up this torch and he's like, "Listen, Hilda. Whatever."
It's Helga, for fuck's sake.
It's been 2 weeks. No, he's like, "Helga. Whatever you're doing there, this is a dangerous place,
The
and
axes
you
are
ought to
full of
leave
you.
it to the professionals. Hand that over to me, and make your way out of here before something bad happens." And his retainers are all looking kind of like sketched out, but they're also not going to disobey him. And you can hear your bird beginning to caw, like pretty wildly, and he flies back to you. He's cawing at you just frantically, and then he starts cawing towards Norman.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to telepathy your bird.
Mm-hmm.
What do I get?
You just get one vague sense faster.
Helga?
You
Gotta
have to
go
keep
fast.
going.
What? You don't take the enlarge from Penelope for all I get. Just do it.
Do it.
Oh wait, phantasmal illusion does break.
Actually, no. So before that, I'm going to minor illusion me kind of struggling, and then have the crystals crack away and dispel
Yes.
the phantasmal force, and go, all right.
So I'm kind of like shocked at that, and Christine like looks back and glances like, "What are you doing?"
And then I go, and I have this.
Justinian, this is a lot bigger than you or I. Okay? A lot bigger than you now, only slightly bigger than I.
And then I want to go, and again.
So yeah, Helga, you just like it's like a shower of
How tall
sparks,
am I
and
now?
then you kind of stand up, and you're twice
How
the height.
tall is Helga?
No, I think I'm 4 times the height
14.
now.
4
times?
times. Yeah,
Yeah.
I cast it twice.
Oh,
Um,
can you do that fast?
That's
Takes a
2
minute.
spells.
No, it's an action cast.
Oh, never mind.
So then, yeah.
Well,
You are now
wrong.
28 feet tall.
Yeah,
And your weapon
And your axe
enlarges
is
with
big
you.
enough.
yeah. Helga tall as fuck now. So
You do also get strength.
okay.
buffs.
yeah, all the retainers that were still there, they just scramble away. They're just running, and then you feel that fear starting to set. Oh, all you roll wisdom saves.
Oh.
You feel that fear starting to set in
Borrowing
again,
this.
and then it just stops.
Hmm.
And you feel this warmth at your chest, and you look down, and you've got that amulet from your hometown back in the day. That one that's a bit of a family heirloom, and it's shaped like it's like a bear's tooth
yeah.
carved to like resemble a bear, and it is glowing, which you've never seen it done before. And you just feel something going on, and there's this golden light that shoots out of it and into you. You have a +4 bonus to strength. You are immune to fear effects. If you're down anything, you're healing 10 points of damage.
Oh.
So wait, what was that last one?
You heal 10 points of damage if you're down anybody. I don't think you are.
Okay, no.
In that case, 10 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
And you guys, from the ground, you see a Helga gets far bigger, which is imposing enough on its own, but her eyes start to glow golden.
Fuck it up.
Oh yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swing then?
Yeah, I just swing into the earth.
Roll.
Oh, should
So
we
you
tell
get,
us
is
your
this a
our
strength
saving
check or an
throws?
attack?
Oh, yes, straight saving throw.
Okay, I got a 16.
21.
21.
Alright, yeah, y'all last through the fear. Someone hand me a d20.
And I
Also, I have.
Yeah, Tristanian's fine, but all the retainers just start to scramble out of town. They're not staying.
I had a wild magic surge.
Oh, shit. Alright.
So are we doing
Uh,
10,000 or 100?
Oh, let's do 100.
Okay.
use those percentile
Yeah,
die.
exactly.
I would hate if you turned into a plant.
I would.
Potted plant. Let's see, 81. No,
Yeah, it's
sorry,
18.
18, yeah.
Also, for my axe swing, I got a 24.
Okay, hold up. I can see it.
But we'll get to it.
And also Helga's
Yeah.
gigantic.
Hold on, I just
No.
blew
You
up
said
both
18?
Jared and I. Yeah.
What? What? Okay, you're still in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, rats just start manifesting on Jared and crawling all over the two of you.
This sucks.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are they stepping on the little like boys? On the little
Oh
pressure
god.
pad things?
Crush pad?
The movement.
Oh yeah. So you guys just start like randomly, like erratically shooting in all directions. whatever the fuck is going on right now, and he looks hesitant, and then he turns and walks away. He's not afraid, he's not running, but he's walking backwards, and actually not turning, he's walking backwards. He's maintaining like his vision on you the whole time. But so 24.
What spell did Penelope just cast?
Enlarge?
Okay, good. Got it.
Yeah, so Helga lifts this now humongous axe, and almost looks like an executioner's blade, and it too is now kind of glowing with this golden aura, and then it strikes the ground and it splits it all the way down to the bottom of the lake, and whatever light, that pinpoint of light that was coursing in there, just fizzles out.
So I try and
It's
catch it,
extinguished. Oh,
but
it's
it's
nothing.
it's gone.
It's just nothing. And then everything just kind of goes silent. And it feels like there should be some huge explosion or something, but now there's just nothing.
Okay, Maddie?
Yeah?
Can I make a quick Arcana check
Yeah, sure.
to see how the Mage Slayer axe works? Because I've seen it in action. Does it turn
Sure.
the magic it absorbs? Does it turn into ambient like heat energy or
Mhm.
ambient magic, or does it absorb it?
Okay.
Good moment.
So 8 plus 8,
Good
16.
timing.
It destroys it.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Nothing.
Sure hope I don't get in your bed.
So it doesn't turn into ambient. It
does
just
not
destroys it. Gets rid
dispel,
of it.
it does not weaken, it does not become another form of energy, it's gone.
What?
You look up, Tristanian is gone. Wherever he's gone, he's made his hasty escape. And you guys from the sky, still shooting around all directions, I guess, never mind, your input's not helpful. Norman, you do
We're
not
just like
see
tossing
him.
the rats out.
Wherever he is, he's just gone. But Helga, you're now standing, still tall, still glowing, just on this lake.
Okay.
This clear, crystalline lake.
I just hit the ground out of anger.
Alright,
and just
yeah.
wail
So,
at it.
okay, I guess roll a strength check, right?
Yeah, sure.
Might as well. You still have that +4.
Sweet. Yeah, that's a 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be fair.
I hit ground.
You hit it one more time, and that same spider web of crack just shoots out, and the entire thing just
Okay.
it shatters.
Guys, collect as much as physically possible.
Yeah, baby.
Probably collect the parts that are like made out of people or houses just for that extra artisan value.
What the fuck?
Fucked up, but alright. Well, I mean, it's only the lake that's pretty shattered.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
I just
We're
walk
not.
out of the lake and just like look away. I'm
Okay.
in a moment
Spell it
right
on
now.
Helga.
Mm-hmm.
Spell it on Helga.
No.
Let me be giant and angry.
It's 10 minutes, right? It's 10 minutes, right?
An
Or an
hour.
hour. Never mind. Yeah, so, yeah.
That sure did.
Alright.
Did we level up?
Not yet.
Damn.
Keep dreaming. Yeah, Tristania is just gone. The retainers, you can hear them making their way into the night. And Helga now stands, axe in hand, above what used to be a town.